I've told you before, I like my grapes washed. Hello, welcome to Points West. My name's Dave Prescott. It has been 4 weeks since schools were ordered to close, and life has changed all over the country. Several years back, I visited a school in East Bristol called 2 Mile Hill Primary School. Today, I returned to 2 Mile to speak to head teacher Owen Knowles about the outbreak and about how life is for him under lockdown. Owen, good to see you again.
Hi, Dave. Nice to see you. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen you. Um, but it was great that you did that report on the giant egg, and what an amazing thing that was. Can't believe that actually happened in this school. But anyway, yes. So school, I am still coming to work. And so are a few of the other teachers as well. We do have some people that we're still working with, so some children are coming to school. The children that are coming to school, their mums and dads have got those key worker jobs, so they need somebody to look after their children, and that's what we're doing at the moment. That's the thing that we're providing. So there are some children in, but not many, probably about 20. And the rest of my day is spent checking up on making sure the teachers are all right, and seeing what they've been up to and seeing the work that they've planned for the children at home, because the children can access learning at home. So that's the great thing at the moment, is they are able to get some learning done, even though they have to stay at home, which is obviously must be quite strange and stressful for them.
Thanks, Owen. That sounds really interesting. What's school like though at the moment? What's it actually like to be in school? Because most children aren't in school. So what is it like?
What's school like? Well, what is school like? It's very quiet. There's not many people here. As I say, there's myself, some of the teachers, some of the office staff, and really, yeah, it's empty. So it's not a particularly nice place to be. Um, it's very peaceful. I don't get interrupted. But it's not really what I became. It's not really my normal job. It's very different. So I do take a walk around the school and see what's been going on. If there has been anything going on, nothing's going on inside. I've got to be honest. Nothing at all. There's a few plants in teachers' classrooms that need watering, but other than that, it's pretty much empty. Outside, it's a bit different. The wooded area, we've got a lovely wooded area in the school. If you remember, that's where the egg was discovered. Now that is it's looking beautiful. So the bluebells are up because it's that time of year. The leaves are all coming up on the trees. We've got some broad beans that are growing and some peas that some of the children planted. And we've also got quite a lot of bird life. There's a lot of bird life at the moment in the school. We've got a pair of crows that are nesting in the top of one of the silver birch trees. We've got regular visitors from some pigeons, and the robins, the blackbirds, the blue tits, the great tits. They're all very happy and busy, making their nests and collecting food to feed their young ones. But yeah, it's a really strange place. Very quiet, very quiet. I can't wait to get the children back in and for it to reopen again.
Thank you, Owen. That's very interesting. The whole point of schools, though, is learning. How are you ensuring that the children are getting on with something useful and doing some learning? Because 4 weeks is quite a long time. And if schools continue to close for longer, then it's going to be ages before they're back in classrooms doing what I call real learning.
So the how are the children learning? Well, at the moment, obviously for the last 2 weeks, it's been the Easter holiday, so they've been on holiday, like the teachers have been on holiday. But now it's Monday, so we're back at school technically. So the children are being provided with learning, and we're quite lucky in terms of we use something called Seesaw, and Seesaw is an online learning platform, which means that teachers can upload challenges, activities, those sorts of things, little videos, pieces of work, and then the children can complete the work, take a photo, make a video, share their work, share their learning that they've been done with their teacher, and then their teacher can comment on it, and they can post it onto the Seesaw class website, so to speak, and then other children can read their work as well, and they can comment on it. So it's a really good system, and I've got to say the children are really using it brilliantly. Um, at the end of last term, we had over 15,000 posts and comments and those sorts of things all together on the website, which is amazing. 15,000. When you think that we've only actually got 564 children in the school, 15,000 is a lot. So that's brilliant. But also the children, they can access things like TT Rockstars, Times Table Rockstars. I know there's some battles between classes going on. There's Spelling Shed. There's Maths with Parents, which is, again, activities that parents can do with their children. They're all great things, and really pleased that the children are accessing it and keeping going. But of course, we understand this is difficult times, and we don't want to make it so that children feel like they have to do it and parents feel the pressure of doing it. It's not really fair. We want them to, we don't want to cause conflict. So as long as the children are reading regularly, that's the key. Make sure they're reading regularly and doing some regular bits of maths. Then that's all we can ask for. And it's great to see that the BBC are now providing some really good quality resources for the children to get their teeth into. So it's great. So, obviously it's not the same as being in a classroom. Oh, no, it's very different. But there are things that the children can get on with, and they are in contact with their teachers regularly. So that's really good. Anyway, yeah. Is that all right, Dave? Anything else?
That makes sense. There's a lot for them to do then. And like you say, reading is so important. Make sure you do your reading every day, children, if you're watching. Anyway, that's almost it. I just wondered if you have any messages for the children, Owen, that you'd like to give to the children, because it is such a fantastic school. And I know that you're missing them dreadfully.
Messages for the children. Do I have any messages? Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you're being really helpful around the home. It must be stressful for your parents to have you at home all the time. I know it's quite stressful for me when I go home. I'm not in school every day, so I don't work on a Wednesday. But I know that my partner is finding it quite difficult, and the children are finding it quite difficult because they're trapped indoors. It's difficult. You've got things, and you want to see your friends, and I understand that must be really hard. So my message to the children is try and keep a smile on your face. Try and make sure that you can set yourself up a routine where you make sure you do reading at this time, and spend some time looking out of your windows or being in the garden and seeing what's going on out there, because the wildlife and all the animals, all the plants, all the birds, all the insects, they're carrying on. They don't know about COVID. They're just getting on with their lives. And you can learn a lot from just watching them. It's a beautiful thing to see. So yeah, that's what I'd recommend. But yeah, be really helpful around the house. Make sure you tidy up after yourself. I know that when you're in the house and everybody's in the house, it can get messy really quickly. So make sure you do tidy up after yourself. And I look forward to seeing you all very soon. And I hope it is very soon. But if not, well, no, it will be. See you soon. Take care.
Thanks to Owen Knowles, head teacher of 2 Mile Hill Primary School. It was very interesting to see what life is like in a school at the moment. Very different to what it is normally. Anyway, that's all from Points West News. I'm Dave Prescott, and I'm off to find a bumblebee or two. Bye!